Welcome back, and get ready for close for why America's school system is bad today. Cause the school is at war, more like it every day. It'll be like that until the end of the school year. Hopefully, things change, but just have to pray when things change. Come up very soon, but I cannot change anything. Hopefully in future generation we can change everything what's going on and keep these low life low whack kids or teenagers who don't want to go to school get an education. Hopefully that parents need to wake up. I know it's bad part though at some single parent. It's hard trying to raise a kid without a father around. I know some of the father, the one deal with child. And of course, you got some mother got a daughter, and the mother always stay on that daughter because they don't want their daughter to be a career criminal. They go ask at them to go at school, get your education, and learn and get better college, and of course graduated and had a better decent job down the road. That for good parents are. Of course some fathers care about their son, go to school, get an education, and then graduate on time and go to college, get a decent job. Some guys want to be sports player, that's fine. Hopefully they got their goal to go to find a decent job once that playing day is over with. That'll be job be waiting for them for guys who won't be athletes. That's for the good people side right there. For the others who steal and rob them, you already know their lifestyle going through the wrong path as a career criminal. And like I say, one guy said the right show our bad. Like I say, respect teacher, and quote respect substitute teacher everywhere when the regular teacher not around. And of course, don't use no profane language. And of course, never ever use no call it one teacher to the N word because it's not right at all use that word because I never want to use that word here this program here. All in my business because I don't like that word either. But I ain't gonna say the whole word. And of course, for the parents of the eighth grader who was talking about the substitute teacher, the student was wrong for using the N word. And of course, the teacher, ma'am, I know you got mad, somebody called you the N word, but cannot put your hands on a child because they're not good child because somebody go complain, don't touch my child no more before what. But the child was wrong for that because they just don't know what these kids do in school. Second, and one thing is the most problem in the whole world, throughout America, and of course here in Texas, or of course in the 40 area, where the most problem at, there's always been a problem of bully in middle school. It's all time right there. And of course, once they get to the high school, man, it's still been a problem. And of course, we got fights, violence, and when bullies go out of control, they won't bring guns. They want to shoot everybody because they can't take the pain and put it them out. But I say just don't worry about these kind of people. Let me both put back on. Let me read this right quick. Let me get this back on here. Give me just brief moment. I know we're on time here. Trying to go just quick. What this. Sometimes not true for man or less not yet, will the young man in our classroom today have a work quality of life if they do not attend college or will about the same? Some reason nowadays, some guys, some guys who special need, there's a lot of people with special need who some they can't afford to go to college because that disability or lack of ability. But some they never give up. I'm proud for them. They never give up because they make them. Because some of these people who they'll use the R word to but call them retarded, call the special needs kids with that word. I am tell you that they made it. But they ain't worried about the other kids what they say to them. But those are one who use that. They more likely become a career criminal. And of course my last topic before I call this one. It was a crisis going on in United States Education Department. Report a high school graduate rate at all-time high, 80%. For out of student sets to complete their grades for 4 years, but that could have great right there. But others crisis, one who don't go to school get education, they may end up dropping out. Because the one thing is better to do, stay in school, get your education, get a life, and enjoy it. Because you're not going to the wrong path or drop it out or become a career criminal. Once you be a career criminal, you will not going to make it in life. And of course, they got all I say about that. But I'm going to be talking about more about America, how bad America's school system is today. I'm going to have more on that on the future story. We're going to keep you posted how things are. One of my future updates show I'm going to do very soon on the war against bullying in public school. But I want to look to the future for next week, war against bullying in public school. Next week, I'm going to talk about, we see it before, you hear it before as well. Class clown. Regular kids always want to be easy target. Special need kids who call these horrible names and attack them for no reason. Only in the war against bullying public school. I know it's not gonna be a pretty episode next week. I go copy some video and post it. I know some of these injury is so terrifying and grappling. It's about a fight breaking down between Robert's school gang. Why that get the problem is today, fight in school. But some days those things ain't gonna tolerate fight in school. But I'm gonna have that shitty answer about why fights is all time high in all school, elementary, middle school, high school, all preschool as well. I had that story next week on the war against bullying in public school. By the way, before I say goodbye, I know it's a sad time for the music world today, of course, for the sad time for me. Well, I'm probably too young to remember. For those of you who don't know Natalie Cole, I know I was probably too young to remember Natalie Cole. She was probably one of the top R&B singer back in the 70s on with the younger years, but no, she had some personal issues she went through, but she became a clean woman, but through her final years, health problem got to her, and of course, all the bad things happened in her early life, but I never want to talk about that, cause I really want to talk about the legacy of Natalie leave behind. I know it's sad she no longer with us, but her music and of course her legacy will stay on for future generation. And about the quote is I will wish I enjoy the rest of this video. Salute. I go leave you tonight. Natalie Cole jump start on my humps. So you can enjoy the rest of the clip on here. Rest in peace, Natalie Cole. You will be missing for all of us in our lifetime. Thank you for joining War Against Bullying in Public School. I'm Danny King. We see you next week. And rest in peace, Natalie Cole.